Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be showing you how to install Nukem9's free DLSSG to FSR 3.1 modem Indiana Jones and the Great Circle running on my Windows PC that has a Ryzen 5700X 3D processor and an RTX 2070 Super GPU. Using this mod we will be able to enable FSR 3.1 frame generation in conjunction with DLSS Upscaler. This game only supports DLSS frame generation. It does not support FSR frame generation. It does not even support FSR Upscaler. Now the developers have confirmed that FSR will be added to the game officially soon, but just like you, I have no idea when this day will come. The game comes with DLSS Upscaler version 3.7, so I'll manually update it to DLSS 3.8. Some GeForce GPU owners reported facing intermittent stutters in this game. Now I tested the game day 1 of its release on my PC, didn't face any such issue. It may be due to path tracing. I never enabled this setting on my PC as my GPU is just not powerful enough for it. Forget about enabling this setting. You can't even access this setting on a PC with a GPU that has 8 GB of VRAM or anything less than that. Good thing is that Nvidia has already fixed this issue via GeForce Hotfix GPU Driver. This is the GPU driver that I was talking about, GeForce Hotfix Display Driver version 566.45. These issues have been addressed. Direct download link has been given. Click here. This will download the driver. I'll be running the PC Gamepass version of the game. Big thanks to keymailer and Xbox for providing me with a free monthly subscription of PC Gamepass. This subscription gives us access to hundreds of games. We can play these games for as long as we want until our subscription expires. Games from first-party Microsoft Studio and even third-party studios are included with Game Pass subscription. Even EA Play membership is included. We also get a small discount on some games being sold on Microsoft Store. In India, Microsoft even supports UPI mode of payment. Another important thing for GeForce GPU owners, just open Nvidia app, click on settings, go to features. From here disable game filters and photo mode setting. This setting was causing a performance regression in some games. Big thanks to Nexus Mods user Ben J1 for sharing the latest version of Nukem9's mod that works with Indiana Jones. It's version 0.110. It's also included with DLSS enabler mod. This is the download link for Nukem9's mod. Just copy the link, paste it in the web browser. This website should open up. Now just click on the download icon here. Mod will get downloaded. Ben J1 has also provided some installation instructions. We basically need to disable DLSS frame generation and path tracing to get Nukem9's mod working. Just need to add these two lines and the TheGreatCircleConfig.local file. I'll show you this process. Download the latest version of DLSS Upscaler from Tech Power Off's website. At the time of recording this video, it's version 3.8.10. Click on download here. Now just click on any of the servers. Download will start. These are the two archive files that I just downloaded. First, I'll install the mod. Open its archive file. Copy these two DLL files. We need to paste them in the games install directory. Open Xbox PC app. Click on My Library, select Indiana Jones, click on three dots here, click on Manage, click on Files, click on Browse, Games Install folder, there it is, open it, open Content folder, paste the mod files here, should be in the same directory with the game's exe file is present, there it is, TheGreatCircle.exe. Now I'll be editing the game's configuration file, just open C drive. Open users folder. Now just open the folder whose name is the same as your PC's username. Here you need to look for a folder name, save games, there it is. Now open machine games folder, open the Great Circle folder, open base folder, open the Great Circle config.local file using notepad. Just add these two lines. I'll provide them in the description of the video. R_streamline DLSSG mode 0, RT_ path tracing enable 0. If these settings are already present in this text file, just set their values to 0. By default their value may be set to 1. Setting them to 0 will basically disable them, as simple as that. Click on file, click on save, close. I'll be updating DLSS Upscaler now. Open the Upscaler zip file. Copy the Upscaler's DLL file. Now open the games install directory. Content folder. Streamline folder. overwrite this file, check its version, right click properties details 3.8.10. Now make sure hardware accelerated GPU scheduling setting is enabled on your PC. Right click anywhere in the desktop area, then click on display settings, click on graphics here, click on change default graphics settings. From here enable hardware accelerated GPU scheduling setting. If your monitor supports VRR, enable this setting as well. Now I'll enable VSYNC from Nvidia control panel. Click on manage 3D settings, click on program settings. From this drop down bar, select Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Scroll down to the end. From here enable VSYNC, on, apply. My monitor is G-Sync compatible. I'll just enable G-Sync. Click on setup G-Sync here. Enable these settings. Enable G-Sync compatible. Enable for full screen mode. Enable setting for the selected display model. Apply again. We're ready to run the game. I'll use a custom afterburner overlay to show you the performance metrics. In-game settings. Display mode set to borderless windowed. Full HD resolution. VSYNC off. Motion blur and chromatic aberration disabled. Film grain disabled as well. Sharpening level set to 20, optional. Depth of field and depth of field anti-aliasing on. Texture pool size set to low. 8 GB of VRAM for my GPU. Rest of the settings set to high except for motion blur, low. Volumetrics quality set to medium. No high setting is available. Hair quality set to medium. Yeah, you can set it to high, but it comes with a performance hit. Vegetation animation quality set to ultra. DLSS Upscaler enabled. Using its quality preset. Yeah, we have access to DLSS frame generation. This means the mod work. I have disabled it for the time being. I'll test the game in the city of Vatican, very demanding area. First, I'll show you the base performance without frame generation. We are in. Yeah, here FPS is around 84. Lot of non-playable characters here, perfect for testing the game. Check out the CPU usage for the individual threads. 70 to 80%. VRAM usage here around 7.6 GB. There was a hitch there. This hitch always occurs when we activate a checkpoint. I've never faced traversal stutters in this game. You can see the frame pacing graph. It's a flat line. FPS mostly stays close to 80 in this area.
You might think the odds are in your favor.
All hell breaking lows. Yeah, 80 to 90 FPS.
Watch and learn.
FPS dropped down to around 70 for a few seconds. I'll enable frame generation now. On. I'll just reload the checkpoint. It's the exact same sequence. FPS increased to around 130. Check out that added amount of smoothness. Frame generation is definitely working. Hot elements are not flickering. Even the subtitles are not flickering. This is amazing. Nukem9's mod works very nicely in this game. VRAM usage increased to around 7.8 GB. Just a slight hitch when I activated the checkpoint. Otherwise it's a very smooth experience. I am not observing any graphical artifacts. This is DLSS Upscaler version 3.8. Works very nicely.
I see you're all friends.
So smooth.
Full dance card, huh?
My cover has been blown. I'm wearing a disguise of a father. Just test the game in another area now. 120 to 130 FPS in Vatican. Locate the game's opening sequence that takes place in Peru. Thick foliage here. Check out the stunning visuals. FPS is within a range of 120 to 30. CPU usage dropped down to around 30%. In the city of Vatican, CPU usage was around 70 to 80%. trigger a cutscene. Okay, frame generation effect gets disabled during cutscenes. Your FPS dropped down to around 60. Back to the game. Your FPS increased to around 120. I equipped a weapon and unfortunately observed a graphical artifact coasting around the equipped item. As you can see, this is something you have to deal with when using Nukem9's mod in this game. Maybe due to some post-processing effect. I tested PureDuck's FSR 3 mod in this game. It did not exhibit this graphical artifact. Unfortunately, PureDuck's mod is a paid mod. It's not free. So hopefully games developers will add FSR frame generation support to the game soon. So that's it with the video, guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.